Welcome to the Baddies Gone Wild pyramid, where we'll rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. You guys loved it the first time so much, we came back around for Baddies Gone Wild. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Religy. Religy's at the bottom of the pyramid because she came in swinging on a pretty girl for no reason. You were claiming that the beef was about something on a yacht getting water spilled on you. If that was the real case, you should have been on that as soon as you got in the sprinter, and you should have confronted her about that. You weren't giving bully, but you were definitely giving hater, and you needed a moment. Next on the pyramid, we have Cupcake. Cupcake's next because she didn't do anything this whole episode. You thought you did your big one confronting Oxy about going live with Smiley. Girl, we were all laughing at you. Why would you get Natalie's name tatted and still not get casted 3 auditions later? And you got hit inside your head and you didn't do nothing? I don't care if that was enough for you. You should have been on that. Next on the pyramid, we have Coco Chanel. Anyways, Coco's next on the list. She also didn't really do much. Her confessionals were funnier than her. And I don't care how much PTSD you got. Why would you punch that girl? Let her bite her. Next on the pyramid, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Ming. Unfortunately, Ming acts too young for me. I get for some people she's gonna be a hysterical relief. Not for me. I don't really find it funny. Move out the way and let those bitches handle their big one. And I was really hoping you weren't gonna bring up your sister, but of course you had to. Next on the pyramid, we have Erica. Pretty, didn't do much, didn't say much. We have Oxy. Didn't do much, didn't say much. When Vanilla Rolly was confronting you, you should have been on that. Next on the pyramid, we have Gloss. Girl, we don't know what you did. So in that confessional, you need to explain a little more what you did with it so bad. You kind of did your big one when you told that girl you got a problem with me because I got casted from the online mix, and she didn't do much. Next on the pyramid, we have TT. I'm scared. There's too many allegations going on with this one, but she's there because the main reason why she's down here is because she jumped in on Bahiti's fight. You know that girl didn't deserve that. That sprinter's way too small for y'all to even be fighting on there. If you get kicked, you get kicked. You wait your turn. Next on the pyramid, we have Jaden Brown. Okay, for a girl that got casted 24 hours before they were supposed to be there, she did her big one putting in that mouth guard, but you snuck her and you still lost. Disappointing. Next on the pyramid, we have Shay. I don't know what you were thinking confronting those girls because they got picked because they did their auditions online. It's not their fault that they're pretty. They have to wait in line for 7 hours. I will give you that you did fight 2 bitches after getting your head pounded in by Willie Jr. Next on the pyramid, we have Janellis. You disappointed me, but you're up there because not only did you not let that hoe flop your tea, but you got in the field with her. On the spinner, off the spinner. You need a couple lessons, but I like you. Next on the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. Yup, girl, you put BTA. Next on the pyramid, and forgive me because I did forget to print out your photo, and I know you're gonna hate me for this, but Rolly Jr. Rolly Jr., aka Daisy Dukes. Daisy Dukes, she also put BTA, she was knocking Mario coins out of heads, and like how she jumped in when Coco Chanel jumped in, because who the fuck are you? And last but not least, to no surprise, Bahati. The baddest bitch, the best accent, and what did she do? Also put belt to ass. What happened to her? Welcome to the Baddies Gone Wild pyramid, where we rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get to this week's picks. Starting at the bottom, we have Oxy. Didn't do much, didn't say much, you had like 1 confessional. Next on the pyramid, we have Erica. Didn't do much, didn't say much, had like 3 confessionals. Next on the pyramid, we have Janellis. You disappointed me. You called that girl out for a fade, she had you swimming. When a girl says, I don't know what it is about that girl, that automatically gives hater and insecurities. Next we have Gloss. You say a lot in your confessionals, but not on camera. Next we have Religy. You called out Bahiti, you ran that fade, and you look pretty with your natural hair. Next on the pyramid, we have Jaden Brown. I don't like that you had to wait for the girls to put battery in your back for you to run that fade with Hurricane M, but I'll give you that you punched Rolly Jr. in the face, which you're trying to push out that bathroom. Next on the pyramid, we have Cupcake. You got Torah, but I love how you ran up on Bahiti because you were not letting up on that room, as you should. Also, how do you keep getting in the middle of these fades, and why aren't you swinging? Next on the pyramid, we have TT. I like how you told Rolly Jr. you weren't trying to fight right now because you just finished getting ready as you should like a pretty girl. That's about it. Next on the pyramid, we have Ming. You calmed down this episode, and I love how you saw something pretty and you got it, as you should. Next on the pyramid, we have Shay. You ran that fade when you got called out, and I love how you were the first one to get naked, as you should. Baddies Gone Wild. Bitches was talking shit because she was the first one to be naked. Why weren't you all naked? Are we young and wild? Next on the pyramid, we have Coco Chanel. You got round 2 with Rolly Jr. That was you. I love how confident you were going out to the club to try like that. Next on the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. My favorite part of the episode was when all the girls were trying to get you guys up to fight, and you knew that girl wasn't on that, and you were trying to fight her because you were trying to get bullied. And she was in your face with that swim hat, and you were still trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Next on the pyramid, we have Bahati. Bahati. You ran those phases this episode. I love how you carry yourself as a baddie, and I love how you really laid up in that bed, even though Cupcake was not letting you have it. And last, but certainly not least, with her own picture this time, Daisy Dukes. Daisy Dukes is the top of the pyramid because she's funny, she beat everybody up, and I love how she woke up the next day from the club and said, this bed was uncomfortable, I need a big bed. And she went and got that big bed. Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild pyramid, or the baddies from least to favorite. Starting from the bottom to the top, let's get into this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Jaden. Girl, you were talking so much and you raised the bathroom to hide. You're scary. Next on the pyramid, we have Gloss. You're weird. Like, you put the battery in Ming's back just to fight the girl. You're weird. Next on the pyramid, we have TT. You're weird. Why do you want to fight Baby so much? Girl, why didn't you fight a Daisy? Because she came in the room and she beat you up and tossed you around. She beat you and tossed you around more than that girl beat a Cupcake. You're weird. Next on the pyramid, we have Ming. Why did you need to put the battery in your back for you to do something? Girl, what was the point of that? Next on the pyramid, we have Foxy. Girl, you're on Baddies. What was that hoodie? Next on the pyramid, we have Cupcake. I honestly feel bad for you. That asthma scene, girl. But you stood in the paint, and I love how you offered the girls to sleep next to you. Next on the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. All I can say is, I don't know why you called out Shay to get beat up, and you scared Jaden. Next on the pyramid, we have Janellis. You're always getting pretty, and your confessionals make me laugh. Next on the pyramid, we have Erica. You're pretty. I don't know what personality they brought out the last episode when you went to the club. Next on the pyramid, we have Daisy. All I can say is, you beat everybody up. Next on the pyramid, we have Religy. I loved your natural look, and you actually checked Daisy. And I love that you walked away because you knew she's not the one to fight. Next on the pyramid we have Bahati. You don't turn on any fade. Last but not least, at the top of the pyramid we have Shay. I like how you don't let them bully you. Hurricane M called you out, you dragged her around. And what was the point of the girls making you repeat what you said in the sprinter for no one to do anything? Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid, where we read the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get into this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid we have Gloss. You did all that talking for Shay to get you in the beginning of the fight. All that talking for what? Next on the pyramid we have Ming. You let those girls put the battery in your back just for that girl to beat you up. Next on the pyramid we have Hurricane M. You're weird. You guys are all weird for the whole bed situation. Next on the pyramid we have Cupcake. Girl, when Bahati and Daisy came in your room to take your room, nobody in that crowd helped you. So when they were moving that bed, keep your mouth shut. Next on the pyramid we have TT. Another weirdo. You're a follower. What was the point of picking on those girls and moving the beds? I get it. You guys are trying to get BGC, but you gave bullies. Oh, shit. Next on the pyramid we have Jaden. Scary. Girl, fight. Who cares if you get jumped? Next on the pyramid we have Daisy. Rolly Jr. You're never going to beat allegations. You're giving bully. Next on the pyramid we have Coco Chanel. Girl, even if they came in the room for those two other girls, why would you let a bunch of bitches come in your room while you're sleeping and start playing moving day? Get on that. You got on it with the girl that's already getting picked on. That was weak. Next on the pyramid we have Janellas. Okay, you were talking a lot of shit in that confessional. I wish you would have said that in real life. Next on the pyramid we have Erica. Okay, you checked Jaden. So did everybody else. Next on the pyramid we have Reggie. Okay, you did a good job checking Rolly Jr. again, and she didn't do nothing again. But whose door were you kicking down, girl? You're kicking no one's door down, Rylan Jr. Next on the pyramid we have Bahati. Beautiful girl. I love how you were trying to play peacemaker. You was really calling people out on your shit. Next on the pyramid we have Shay. This may be hypocritical of me, but she did the right thing walking out that room and not getting jumped because she knew that all the bitches came in that room for her. They came in to move her bed, so she already knew if she swung on one, she was gonna have to fight all. She already fought 3 of you in one day. What makes her think that you guys were gonna jump her? Last but not least, at the top of the pyramid, surprisingly enough, because I never thought you'd be up here, Oxy Pearl. You're the only one who called these bitches out for being wrong, for moving the bed, and basically bullying everybody. And I love how you got on Gloss's ass. Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid. Well, I'll rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get into this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Daisy Dukes. You are definitely getting bullied, obviously. You claim that you're a big dog around here. Girl, no, you're just big. You're never beating Rolly Jr. allegations. Next in the pyramid, we have TT. The way that you were sucking in your lip the whole episode, waiting for a moment for you to jump in on Jaden, you are so weird. It's like clinically scary. Next in the pyramid, we have Ming. You got that water bottle torpedoed to your head and did nothing. I feel bad. I wanted to nurture you. Next in the pyramid, we have Gloss. You do all that talk and they had you eating dirt. Next in the pyramid, we have Coco Chanel. I can tell your breath smells. Next in the pyramid, we have Rella G. You see what happens? You see what happens when you don't mind your business? Next in the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. You were confused on why Oxy had a problem with you guys moving the bed. If she's sleeping in the bed, then that was meant for her too. Because if she was in the room laying on the bed, was it going to be a different outcome, or were you guys still going to take the bed? Next in the pyramid, we have Cupcake. Shut up. Next in the pyramid, we have Jaden. Finally, you're getting in the paint without being scary. But what are you doing wearing a hoodie? Are you in middle school? Where's your mouth guard and swim cap? Next in the pyramid, we have Shay. I honestly don't agree with you running up on Janellas. Like, you're a rat for that, following the cheese that Natalie said. I love how as soon as you found out was Gloss was throwing the peanuts, you made her eat that dirt. Next in the pyramid, we have Oxy. I love how you're not letting these celebrities get the best of you. You're really putting them in their place. Next in the pyramid, we have Erica. I know everyone wants you at the top, but I can't give you that because you used the weapon. Rella G's not somebody you really need a battery pack for. But you're right. You told her once to leave you alone. After the second time, it's up and it's stuck. Next in the pyramid, we have Bahati. The way that you gave Daisy that right hook and you literally kicked her ass multiple times, I think she learned something that day. At the top of the pyramid, we have Janellas. Even though Natalie really tried to set you up, you stood in the paint with 3 bitches, and you still look good. Even though the odds were set against you, you never gave scary. Welcome to the Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid. We'll rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get into this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Daisy. Every time Natalie comes around, you try to get somebody to fight or start the pot. Next in the pyramid, we have Oxy. That weak ass sneak. Next in the pyramid, we have TT. You jumped in the fight for what? If it wasn't for that hairbrush, Erica would have got you. Next in the pyramid, we have Coco. You keep trying to arrange these fades when you should be running your own. Next in the pyramid, we have Cupcake. When Bahati was trying to press you over that fan, you should have done something. I knew once somebody tried to press you, you were going to be on that. I don't want to fight. Next in the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. Finally, we agree on something. But why, if you didn't like that Oxy snuck her, why did you say that in the moment? Next in the pyramid, we have Shay. You are on Baddies. You should have packed their outfits. And dancing on the pole in the strip club, that's the forbidden rule. Next in the pyramid, we have Gloss. Found out you guys were going to the strip club, you decided to floss all that money and not go to the club. Brokey. Next in the pyramid, we have Ming. You made me laugh when Daisy asked you what type of club is it, and you said Brazilian, like if you guys aren't in Brazil. Next in the pyramid, we have Rella G. Okay, you tried to get your leg back. That water bottle didn't do nothing, and neither did you. Next in the pyramid, we have Jaden. The girls finally left you alone this episode. Next in the pyramid, we have Janellas. I love how when Natalie left and you told the girls, if anybody wants that, they can get that. Nobody wanted it now that Natalie was gone. But when you guys were in the new house and Natalie was trying to come at you about your glasses and your look, that's again, you should have been on that with her. Next in the pyramid, we have Bahati. I couldn't give you the top because that little moment where you were trying to bully Cupcake over a fan. But I love how genuine you are. Like, I can tell how hurt you were that Daisy switched up on you just to be with the bigger group. And at the top of the pyramid, we have Erica. Those girls tried to jump you, and you got on that with both of them at the same exact time. Don't know how you did it, and you still walked through in the club with your head held high. No fucks given. Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid, where we rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get to this week's pick. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Daisy. It was not an eye for an eye. All because Bahati got your lip doesn't mean you rip out a whole braid from her scalp. That doesn't add up. Next to the pyramid we have. Cupcake, you finally tried to get hyphy for what? Like, you just hopped on the bandwagon. Next to the pyramid we have. Jaden, why are you creating a hit list if you don't want to fight? Every time someone wants to fight you, I don't want to fight right now. Next to the pyramid we have. Choco, Natalie didn't ask you what the problem was because you weren't trying to get in the field. You were just trying to run your mouth like always. Next to the pyramid we have. Oxy, you wanted to fight Erica for what? For that? Next to the pyramid we have. Gloss, didn't Erica hit you with the charger? Where's your lick back? Next to the pyramid we have. Janellis, when Daisy smacked your ass in the room, you should have smacked her. Because where's your lick back? Next to the pyramid we have. Ming, what the fuck was that confessional look? Next to the pyramid we have. Religy, I love your wigs, but damn bro, you need to get your lick back. You're happy that these people are fighting for you, but you're not fighting for your. Next to the pyramid we have. Shay, I don't think you said anything this episode. Next to the pyramid we have. Hurricane M, you're another one. Big mouth, but you can Jaden up again. You showed that bitch not to put you on no hit list. Next to the pyramid we have. TT, when you went in the room and flipped beds over in front of their face and they did nothing, it gave me bad girls flashbacks, and nobody did nothing. Next to the pyramid we have. Erica, nobody ran you out the house, and you ran that fade, and you gave her a good one. Then at the top of the pyramid we have. Bahati, you're better than me. If someone ripped my braid out, I'm crashing off even on security. Veronica, Vanessa, whatever the fuck your name is, you're gonna get it too. I would've did more than just hit the cameras. I would've hit the cameraman too. Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid, where we rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get to this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Janellis. Why would you let Religy check you like that? You're very disappointing. Next to the pyramid, we have Cupcake. You talking about Bahati should have took Daisy's hair out of her head and put it on her own head? Girl, go get your lick back from Bahati. We're still waiting. Next to the pyramid, we have Danny and Andrea. Y'all are annoying and disappointing. You should have got on Daisy instead of Gloss when Daisy called you off for being boring, saying you need to go home. And you, I'm just done with you. Why do you look like a whole different person every single episode, unconfessional and an episode? Go home and get glammed up. Both of you, neither of you, and Jaden, none of you were there for Bahati when she went to shave her head. You guys were there for some camera time, and that's okay, but don't be fake. Next to the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. You said that you were done or you're tired of the beef with Jaden because the storyline is dead, but when the girl tried to have a conversation with you and tell you that it's dead, you said that she had to go, get over the apology, bitch. Like, get over the apology. Next to the pyramid, we have Jaden. I'm gonna give it to you. You tried to tell Big Mouth that you can just coexist, but she wasn't having it. You're not gonna fight again. Like, you're just gonna give it up. Next to the pyramid, we have Coco Chanel. Okay, you finally said you're gonna stop inserting yourself. Let's see if that actually happens. Next to the pyramid, we have TT. You finally calmed down this episode. You were trying to get post by planning an event, I guess. Next to the pyramid, we have Religy. Your bare face eats every time. Your professional looks are my favorite, and you checked Janellis and she didn't do shit. Next to the pyramid, we have Erica. You will be missed. Next to the pyramid, we have Rolly Jr. You also calmed down this episode, and no matter how much I dislike you now, you are calling out all the fades and making all these girls fight. Like, even though you don't deserve the 50K, now you better give me 50K for producing the show. Next to the pyramid, we have Gloss. I thought you were being very motherly / sisterly, like Ming would say. This episode when she got too drunk at the club. Next to the pyramid, we have Ming. Honestly, you reminded me this episode of what I wanted for Baddies Gone Wild. I wanted young bitches in the club getting way too drunk and having fun, not a bunch of tryhards. Big dog. At the top of the pyramid, we have Bahati. Honestly, everyone has to give you your flowers because any girl that can sit there on national TV and shave their head completely bald, that is a rebirth, and I hope it does you well. You're getting that 50K. And if you don't get the first Baddies Gone Wild chain, everyone jump Natalie. Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid, where we rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get to this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have TT. Girl, what the fuck? Like, what were you on this episode? Like, you were trying to get on that with everybody. Like, I get being on that, but attacking Bahati when she was just standing there, what the hell? Like, it's getting that you're just, you have something out for her. Like, you're real jealous and envious of her. Next to the pyramid, we have Janellis. Girl, how many, is the whole cast gonna be able to punk you this season? Like, honestly, if Daisy is pressuring you to get on that with somebody, get on that with her. How many times are we gonna get over this? Next to the pyramid, we have Jaden. Stop asking why is she pulling your hair and swing. Next to the pyramid, we have Cupcake. Get your millions. Yo, you're not, yo, I'm not even gonna say anything. Next to the pyramid, we have Gloss. I don't know what you thought you were next to the pyramid, we have Daisy. I can't stand you, but it's hilarious watching you ram through these security guards to get to the next bitch. Next to the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. Okay, when Gloss is getting jumped, you were the first bitch to get on that, but I can't stand a bitch that don't like jumping, but will jump someone. Next to the pyramid, we have Oxy. Daisy tried to punk you, you let all them hoes know what's up. But honestly, turning on Bahati like that, you should be lower. Next to the pyramid, we have Shay. You were another, honestly, all of you guys were a drunk mess, except Bahati, but you were probably second to worst. But you're up here over all of them because when your homegirl needed a shirt, you ripped your shirt right off your back, titties out, didn't care. Next to the pyramid, we have Religy. You're just like me. I love a bra, but I'm not getting in it. Next to the pyramid, we have Coco. You said you were gonna calm down last episode. Didn't see you much today. And last but not least, at the top of the pyramid, we have Bahati. So no surprise, because yet again, you are showing us why you're gonna win the 50K. Even when your own friends, the last people that you talk to in the house, turn their backs against you, you show that you don't need an entourage and you're gonna stand in the paint by yourself. Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid, where we rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get to this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid, we have TT. Girl, you are so annoying, I cannot stand you. You don't even make sense. You said that you swung on Jaden because she didn't fight for her friends, or she was supposed to fight because her friends were fighting. Like she said, you swung on her first. You started the whole brawl. Next to the pyramid, we have Cupcake. You're scary. TT had to tell you how many times to tell Janellis, how many times are you gonna tell Janellis in how many different ways that you were too scared to fight. Next to the pyramid, we have Janellis, another one. Why are these girls putting batteries in your back and you're not swinging on the girls that are trying to put the battery in your back? Like, you guys aren't making sense. Next to the pyramid, we have Coco. Stop asking people if they're gonna fight. You fight. You get your lick back for your eye. Next to the pyramid, we have Hurricane M. You're a bully. You disgust me. Stop looking for Jaden. Leave that girl alone. Next to the pyramid, we have Gloss. Okay, this is the first and only fight that I bet you're gonna keep up in. Next to the pyramid, we have Religy. Don't even know what to say. Next to the pyramid, we have Shay. Good luck with that Brazilian hospital bill. Next to the pyramid, we have Daisy. As much as nobody can stand you, you really are running the house. Next to the pyramid, we have Oxy. I'm gonna give it to you. You fought with your foot broken, glass and all. Next to the pyramid, we have Bahati, thank you for not moving back into that room with those three. And I love how you were embracing your bald head this episode. And at the top of the pyramid we have Jaden. Even though TT did beat you up, I'm gonna give it to you. You ran up on her. You got your lick back for her sneaking you. And I know and I have faith that you're gonna do better in the future. Welcome to this week's Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid, where we rate the baddies from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get into this week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid we have TT, crying over a chain. This is what the fuck you get. You see what happens when you're a bully? You see what happens? You're talking about she didn't deserve the chain because she got humiliated? How do you look getting humiliated now? You're getting humiliated. It's your turn. You're crying for a chain. What is the chain gonna do? Get your family out the hood? And why are you running those kids in high school when it's time for lunch? Next to the pyramid we have Cupcake. First, you want us to feel bad for you because you had cancer. Now you want us to feel bad for you because you were homeless at 11? Next to the pyramid we have Choco. No girl, you didn't do enough for a chain. Next to the pyramid we have Emery. Girl, I'm confused. Do you like Janelle or not? Is that your friend? Because why are you guys always in the same scene? Why are you all in the same friend group? Like, it's giving you don't like her in your confessionals, but you're sitting in her face. Next to the pyramid we have Gloss. When you were giving your reason for a chain, talking about I've been wanting to go home, but I've been staying, that's not a reason to deserve the chain. That's a reason to pack your bags and go home. Next to the pyramid we have Shay. You're another one. You want to go home so bad? Go home. Like Natalie said, go with Erica. You want to wait one more day. So why are you crying and pouting? Like, girl, not giving baddie. Next to the pyramid we have Oxy. Jaden. I wrote no notes down for you. Don't think you guys did anything or said anything this episode. Next to the pyramid we have Marlon Jr., aka Brother G. You want to get TikTok sound so bad. Come outside, we're not going to jump you, knowing damn well y'all was going to jump that girl. Why didn't you run upstairs? Because you needed to jump her. Next to the pyramid we have May. I'm looking for getting her on the show, but thank you for being one of the only girls to actually give Bahati her flowers for her bald head without laughing in her face. Next to the pyramid we have Janelle. You do get in the paint, but it takes a couple nudges, pushes, and shoves to get you in there. Next to the pyramid we have Daisy. I gotta give you your props. You were the first one to get your baddie chain, even though you didn't deserve to be the first one. Next to the pyramid we have Erica. The episode has come where you officially have departed baddies. And some people may say it's scary, but you were smart for not going down those stairs. Somehow he was ready to eat you alive. You're right. You came in and you did the job. Even though you're not staying till the end, which I wanted you to, the cast isn't giving baddies. Like, it's not giving baddies gone wild. Your description that you were giving of a baddie, that is not, none of these girls fit that description. So I'm glad you left, and I hope they bring you back next season when they actually get a good cast. And at the top of the pyramid we have Bahati, where she resides, of course. You got your chain, even though you were the second to get your chain, and you deserve to be the first, because what girl can sit there, again on national TV, shave her head, blah, 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 either way, you are the top baddie, and you're gonna get the 50K, even though you got your chain set. Welcome to the final Baddies Gone Wild Pyramid, where we rate the girls from least to favorite, starting from the bottom to the top. Let's get to last week's picks. Starting at the bottom of the pyramid we have Coco, fighting Bahati because Daisy told you to. Because honestly, it wasn't making sense for you to fight her. If you were listening, instead of just trying to act crazy for a baddie's chain, you would have understood that Bahati changed her mind and wanted to choose you for the chain. But since you wanted to act dumb and want to fight her, she said you didn't deserve the chain. So you fighting her and not getting your lick back on Daisy is the reason why you should never get a baddie's chain. Next in the pyramid we have Cupcake. That weak ass run up on Bahati. Next in the pyramid we have Hurricane M. All you did is open your big mouth about Jaden all season. If you think that's what makes you deserve a baddie's chain, you're completely wrong. Next in the pyramid we have Daisy. Natalie said Bahati has to help you pick the person for the chain. You can't just pick who gets the chain. That's why, no matter all the arguing and the fighting, you have to call Natalie at the end of the day to decide who's getting the chain. Next in the pyramid we have Gloss. Every confessional, every episode, you're talking about wanting to go home. Go home. You wasted space this whole season. Next in the pyramid we have Oxy. When she was calling you in shape, what was that stare off? Get up. Your voice doesn't work, but your hands shut. Next in the pyramid we have Shay. Like, honestly, I feel like you were the definition of Baddies Gone Wild. You came in, got naked, you got in the field. Like, I wish we got to see more of you, but all these other hyenas were making you too afraid to really come out your shell. And another one, when Gloss was calling you out at that last dinner, you should have been on that with your one hand. Next in the pyramid we have Rella G. Girl, you didn't even make sense. See, I hate that you don't make sense a lot of the times. Like, you're just an ugly person on the show, but you're so pretty, and you had my favorite looks thus far the whole season. Like, you just remind me of Rylan too much. Next in the pyramid we have Janellis. You're so pretty, but come on. You're gonna really miss Emery? The bitch that was literally stitching on you? Next in the pyramid we have Ming. We honestly forgot you were on the show. I hope that you can find something to do and call it a career. Next in the pyramid we have TT. Another girl. So ugly on the inside, yet you had some of the best looks this season. Next in the pyramid we have Jaden. Why don't you think you deserve the baddie chain? I can't even say it with a serious face, but I think you deserve the baddie chain. You popped the season off, and even though you were scared half the time, you still fought. At the top of the pyramid, so no surprise, Bahati, the future winner of the 50K. You came in, had to go get the other girls, but Daisy should have done as the head house, whatever the hell she want to call herself. You had to go round everybody up for the dinner. You start the season off fighting, you finish the season off fighting. Why? Because these girls are haters, and you carry yourself so well, and you eat everything you have.